Naghahanap ka ba ng Nqesh 2021 reviewer? Tara, tulungan kita. Sa iyong FB account, i-type mo sa search tab yung Nqesh 2021 online reviewer. Piliin mo yung may green na langgam. Then, hit like and send me a message. Ganun lang kabilis. Magre-response ako sa'yo. Pindutin mo na rin itong mga frequently asked questions para masagot ang iba mong katanungan. Subukan mo na rin mag-follow sa ating YouTube channel para updated ka ng mga videos araw-araw. Pindutin mo na rin itong description para makita mo iba pang link sa ating videos. Good luck! Tara, review na tayo! Tanong na ito, pag-aaralan natin kung paano konektado ang mga department orders sa mga Republic Act at kung bakit kailangan nating magbasa at magbasa. Nang sa ganon ay masigurado natin ang inyong pagbasa sa Nqesh 2021. The following guidelines on the implementation of Homeroom Guidance Program are false except for one. Which could it be? A. Needs improvement rating in HGP does not mean failed. B. A science teacher with 6 teaching loads, an advisory class, and 1 HGP class is considered overload. C. HGP focuses more on career development than academic development. D. School head serves as program manager in HGP implementation. Ngayon, bago natin piliin ang sagot, alamin muna natin ang mga legal na basihan sa mga bawat option na nabanggit. Kung ang sagot mo ay letter D, ipinaliwanag ng DepEd Memorandum na may titulong Policy Guidelines on the Implementation of Homeroom Guidance During Crisis Situation na inilabas noong June 22, 2020, ang school head ay may responsibilidad na i-supervise at i-monitor ang implementation ng Homeroom Guidance Program ng school, samantala ang Guidance Counselor or Guidance Designate ay ang magiging program manager at ang class advisor naman ang magiging homeroom guidance implementer. Kaya ang letter D ay isa sa mga maling statement patungkol sa homeroom guidance program. Kung ang sagot mo ay letter C, ipinalabas ng DepEd ang isang memorandum na may titulong Policy Guidelines on the Implementation of the Homeroom Guidance During Crisis Situation na nilabas noong June 22, 2020, ay nagsasabi na 75% ng HGMELC ay patungkol sa Personal Social Development Domain, habang 20% naman ay patungkol sa Academic Development Domain at 5% ay patungkol sa Career Development Domain. Samantalang ang DepEd Memorandum na may kaugnayan sa Career Guidance Program para sa SY 2020-2021 ay inilabas noong January 18, 2021. Ito ay nagtatakda na ang school head ay dapat na mag-designate ng Career Advocate for SY 2020-2021 at pamunuan ang implementasyon ng Career Guidance Program kasama ng pag-supervise at pag-monitor ng school career guidance activities. Kasama na rin dito ang pagkakandak ng orientation for teachers, learners, and parents on Career Guidance Program, paglalaan ng budget para sa materyales at iba pang expenses para sa pagsasagawa ng programa, at ang pagsasubmit ng School Career Guidance Program Implementation Report sa Division Office. Binanggit din ng memorandum na ito na ang guidance counselor ay dapat na maging assistant ng isang school head para sa overall implementation of the school career guidance activities, mag-provide ng technical assistance to the career advocates on the implementation of school guidance activities, and provide counseling and referral services when necessary. Samantalang ang career guidance advocate naman ay dapat na mag-facilitate ng printing and distribution of learning materials, mag-disseminate ng information sa mga estudyante, at mag-conduct ng career consultation kung kinakailangan, at mag-facilitate ng completion and submission of all documents relevant to career guidance program. Ang lahat ng magawaing ito na nasasaad sa memorandum ay nakabatay sa Republic Act No. 11206 o tinatawag na Secondary School Career Guidance and Counseling Act. Inihayag ng Republic Act na ito na mga guidance counselor na hindi lisensyado ng PRC batay sa Republic Act 9258 ay mapayagan na magsagawa ng mga career advocacy activities sa secondary level students ng school provided na sila ay mag-a-attend sa mga training na isasagawa ng DepEd. Kung kaya ang letter C ay hindi pa rin tamang sagot. Kung ang iyong sagot naman ay letter B, ayon sa DepEd Memorandum na may titulong Policy Guidelines on the Implementation of the Homeroom Guidance During Crisis Situation na inilabas noong June 22, 2020, guidance ay dapat na i-consider na isang teaching load on top of teachers' advisory and subject loads. Ito ay may time allotment na 1 hour per week at isasagawa ng isang beses kada linggo. Para naman masagot ang tanong kung ilang oras dapat na nagtuturo ang teacher, basahin natin itong DepEd Order No. 16 Series of 2009, Addendum to DepEd Memorandum No. 291 Series of 2008, Guidelines for the Implementation of CSC Resolution No. 080096 on Working Hours for Public School Teachers. Ang sabi sa DepEd Order na ito, the 6 hours of actual classroom teaching shall cover the full teaching load of a teacher as indicated in the class program, as described in DepEd Memorandum No. 291 Series of 2008. Teaching loads including advisorships and/or special assignments for the entire school year combined shall be considered as one teaching load. Ibig sabihin, kahit isang dumakmak na coordinatorship yan at iba pa mga designation mo, considered pa rin yan na one teaching load. Malinaw po dito na hindi po kasama sa 8 working hours yung lunch at yung recess. Teachers who have rendered the 6 hours of actual classroom teaching duly reflected in their daily time cards shall be deemed to have completed the required daily working hours and must not be declared to have incurred undertime in the report of attendance as must not subjected to salary deductions by the concerned payroll service unit, and the vacation service credits to be granted in lieu of additional compensation or overtime pay for actual classroom teaching in excess of 6 hours of actual teaching and for work performed in excess of 8 hours done within the school premises shall be exclusive of the 15 days limitation under DepEd Order No. 53 Series of 2003. Ngayon naman, dito sa DepEd Memorandum No. 291 Series of 2008, na may title na Guidelines for the Implementation of CSC Resolution No. 080096 on Working Hours for Public School Teachers, linawin natin kung ano ang ibig sabihin ng mga teaching loads. Public teachers are not exempt from 8-hour workday provided for in RA 1880. Ibig sabihin, 6 hours ka magtuturo plus 2 hours na work-related activities. Hindi kasama ang lunch break at ang recess. The limitation given in RA number 4670 pertains to the time devoted to actual classroom teaching, which shall not exceed 6 hours a day. All advisorship and/or special assignments for the entire school year combined shall be considered as one teaching load. So lumalabas sa isang linggo, that will be 30 hours actual teaching. Kung ikaw ay isang science teacher at may 6 na klase ka, that will be 24 hours a week. At dahil ang advisorship ay equivalent to one teaching load, so that will be another 4 hours. Plus isang oras ng HGP, so magkakaroon ka ng total na 29 hours actual teaching for a week. Kung ganon, hindi pa rin tama ang letter B. Kung ang sagot mo naman ay letter A, basahin natin ulit yung DepEd Memorandum na Policy Guidelines on the Implementation of the Homeroom Guidance During Crisis Situation na inilabas noong June 22, 2020. Sinasabi nito ang needs improvement shall not be treated as failed but shall indicate the need for intervention from school and home. Kung kaya ang letter A lang ang tamang statement patungkol sa Homeroom Guidance Program. Kaya ito ang tamang sagot.